everyone. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Alright. So, last time we were doing the subathon, we got here. Oh my gosh. Doing good, very tired, I feel that. So, we have to check up on Sunny Shore. I'm pretty sure last time we played, we finished everything at Mount Coronet and Spear Pillar. Whereas here? Well, we need to leave, Orberg. And I guess head to Pastoria. Yes. So let me show you what our team's looking like. One of these is not like the other. Why did I call this Mighty Big... Why did I call you Bitey McBites? Dude. I don't really know. Chill, girl. Hi, Cosmic Sonic. But, okay, bruh. I don't want to resist the temptation for another Switch because you gotta admit, the Switch that was announced today is absolutely beautiful. Speaking of which, guess what was announced today? We finally got to see the, what's it called? The Tears of the Kingdom gameplay. What do you guys think? I will not resist. Thank you very much. It's your call, thanks, Inkley. But, what are you guys thinking about it? Alright. It does look really good. It does look really, really good. Alright, so there is actually a few encounters here that we can actually get. So I am going to run into the grass. Wait, what the heck? That's weird. It is showing me that Mr. Mime is not a possible encounter here. What the heck? Personally, it looks cool, but then again, it's not too far from Breath of the Wild. I love Breath of the Wild. Nice. Careful, don't let this Mr. Mime bury your mom. Why? It doesn't show Mr. Mime on my thing here. What the heck? Okay, I guess I'm gonna force it then. Let's try and catch it. Isn't there a Pokédex entry that if it grows attached to young kids? That sounds very wrong. No, it becomes friends with young kids, and then if the young kids get upset, it will go to the bully's house and flirt with the bully's mother. It does some. There's a Pokédex like that. I swear there's a Pokédex like that out there. Or am I wrong? Let's try regular Pokeballs. Nope. Great ball. Maybe you want a match? Nope, apparently not. Mr. Mime is so weird. I honestly am not a big fan of Mr. Mime at all. Just got a prank phone call from Alberta. Considering I'm live right now, probably not. What was the prank phone call? Also, how would I have gotten your number in order to prank phone call you? What level is Mr. Mime? #42. I don't know if I can safely attack it. Now I'll power up punch anyways. See. Oh. Okay. But now I'm curious what that phone call was about. I am genuinely curious what that phone call is about. Oh, wow. Wow, that's kind of insane. Well, I hope you at least had a laugh, I guess? I hope you at least had a laugh about it. Okay, just get into the Pokeball. You know, I'm actually really looking forward to Tears of the Kingdom. I have something planned for it. I'm seriously looking forward to actually getting my hands on it. Wait, spelled it wrong. I am surprised it let me do that. I am surprised it let me do that. Absolutely surprised. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious, but my gosh, I can't believe it let me do that. Okay, Mr. Steal Your Mom. Go to box. That was a horrible attempt to recreate this guy's call. I probably should be trying to fight more, considering Yuki's probably gonna die now. Okay, That wasn't good. That wasn't good. Hopefully this knocks it out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to. It would be terrible if Yuki actually died. But I was saying I should probably be going on my way to do more battles because I do want to try and raise Bitey McBite. Bitey McBite face? Bitey McBite. Isn't this Bitey McBite? Bitey McBite. I cannot remember this guy's. This is why I don't nickname my Pokemon. Yeah, I was gonna say I should probably start fighting trainers more often because I've been avoiding most trainer battles. Which boy Trey? Luxio. power punch, I guess? GG, GG. What level does McBites evolve at? That actually might be more useful than Sand Attack, actually. So I can't remember, isn't it like low 30s? High 20s? I can't remember. Can't remember since the Pursuit Legendary, probably higher. Probably. Hi, Agent 8. How you doing, Agent 8? Bite evolves into Gibble starting at level 24 and evolves into Garchomp at level 48. Ah. I am saddened. Oh, what's wrong, Agent 8? Are you okay? Are you okay? Because my teammate didn't want me to revive him? What? Why didn't your teammate want you to revive him? No idea. I'm sorry, that kind of sucks. I mean, we had quota, but like, why? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense because the more people you keep alive throughout the entirety of the thing, the more people you keep alive, the more likely you are to... How do I explain this? The more likely you are to succeed. Hi there, Sailor. Yeah, that seems silly. I'm sorry, Agent 8. Probably should not have a fire type out front. But hopefully this is gonna be okay. You know what, I'm just gonna switch. I think Dabba-D can do something. Sorry, Keyblade Warrior, thanks so much for the splash hydration. I'll take a drink of my water for you. There you go, drink some water for you. Stay hydrated, everyone. Stay hydrated. How you doing, Dark Keyblade Warrior? How you doing? Alright, I forgot the ring did that. Work was stressful? Yeah, I can understand that. Work has been stressful for me as well. I have to go back to work tomorrow. Yay! But it's a super late shift. Like, not late as in a nice shift. This is that I start much later than I usually do. And I only worked for 4 hours that day, so yay! Come on, Dabba-D! Dabba-D, no! Dabba-D, no! Dabba-D, no! Not my Dabba-D! Oh, Dabba-D stuck out completed! Yay! Yay! Dabba-D stuck it out, right? Dabba-D's great. Okay, now before I go into this battle, I'm gonna switch out. Who should I put out first? No, I'll put you out front when we battle the sailor. There we go. Nice, Feebas. Isn't Feebas type ground? Isn't Feebas part ground type? Nope, just water? Interesting. That's super effective, my friend. I'll keep you out. Oh look, you got the one that we apparently decided that is less than. You got the pink one. Oh, I do not like that. I do not like that at all. Okay, I'm switching here. I'll put out Goofy Gas? Mostly because I just don't want to lose any of my Pokemon right before the gym. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a hellish time going up this gym already. I can't imagine how the Elite Four is going to go. I am not sure how the Elite Four is going to go at all. I actually wonder if Volkner has any of those. I think he has a War Beam, right? Let's see what he actually has. Raichu, Ambipom, Octillery, and Luxray. It looks like he only has he has Ice Vein on Luxray, Aurora Beam on Octillery, but that's about it. That's about it. Hi, I'm Mysticful. How you doing? How you doing, my friend? Yes, I am. We're actually doing a Nuzlocke right now. We are in the middle of doing a Nuzlocke. I've been doing this entire month. And we're about to do the final gym. Which makes me nervous because Volkner's highest level Pokemon is level 50. Or 49 to be more accurate. And we don't have a lot of Pokemon that are up there. But we are finally in Sunny Shore City. Yo, fellow trainer. There's no masking or of serious toughness around you and your Pokemon. Oops, sorry, I should introduce myself. My name's Flint. I'm one of the Pokemon League's Elite Four. I just had this idea, maybe you can pull it off. About the city's gym leader, he's really lost his enthusiasm lately because there's been so few good challengers worth his time. And he's so bored that he spends all his time renovating the gym. And then the blackout happened. That sure didn't help his moves. Flint, aka Ronald McDonald's. Yeah, he does kind of look like Ronald McDonald's in this game. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? I need you to give him a battle that's so hot it will reignite his passion for battling. Counting on you, hotshot. You know, dude, I'm barely scraping by as it is. Ronald McDonald's can have a Big Mac. Oh my gosh. How you doing, Michelle, by the way? Doing fine? Good to hear. Good to hear. Now, here's the thing. I actually don't remember where you're supposed to go talk to Flint at. Not Flint, dude. Oh, I guess you'll do that tomorrow, okay. But yeah, can't remember exactly where to find him. Well, there's Flint. We found Flint again. Oh, shoot, what's her name? What's her name? She's the gym leader in another game, I believe in 2nd gen? That, like, you have to heal a Pokemon in order for it to fight you. Help! I just realized the city's name is Sunny Shore. I thought it was Sunny Shore for years. Jasmine, yes, her name's Jasmine. Wait, what do you mean? It is Sunny Shore, right? I mean, they refer to it as Sunny Shore in the anime too. Oh. I see what you mean now. Yeah, I don't blame you. I do not blame you at all. Serious nature. Do we have any Pokemon with a serious nature? I actually want to see what this does. Hasty, lax, quiet, mild, careful, modest, hasty. Yeah, you never know with this game. You never know with this game. Oh, there you go. The one that is serious by nature has its tongue sticking out. That's great. Alright, Goofy Gas. I'll bring you back into the team in a minute. But for right now, we've got Kiss. Ooh! Oh yeah, I remember this! Is a monthly calendar with dates and reminders. Naive nature. I actually want to see what this all has to offer. I am actually very curious because I don't actually remember this too well. Let's see if Goofy Gas has a lax fight. So we need night. There we go. I do really wonder if there is a lot of typos in this game. Dart Artist app. Oh, I remember this app. I used to spend hours on it. I was terrible at it. Hang on, for nostalgic sake. We actually don't have all the apps that we could have, because if we go back to the, yeah, here. Nice little calendar, it's cool. But yeah, if you go over it more than once, you can make the dots darker, or you can erase them. That's okay, Michelle. We are all dummies every once in a while. I actually used to really like this app. Do you want to see anything else? Turkey nature. I mean, to be fair, I don't think I ever realized it was one N as well. I kind of thought it was two N's as well. I mean, yeah, the last time when we said Brian was work's son says anything. That, yes, that was a mistake. That was an absolute mistake. That was a glorious mistake. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah, I remember this app too. This is another app that I used to like a lot when I was a kid. If I remember this, you can make lines on it and decide things on here. Make each one count for something. And then you can spin it. A lot of these things are kind of pointless. Oh, nice. I think that's all that we can get from him. I know a lot of these apps are pointless, but there are some that were like really nice to have as a kid. But I need to get Goofy Gas back into my party. I don't want Bless You. It's still funny. I will not be convinced otherwise. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how I made that mistake, to be honest with you. We should probably go talk to Jasmine. I can't remember if you need to talk to Jasmine first. Or we could just skip to straight talking to Volkner, but... So you're the latest challenger up against Sunny Shore Gym? Alright, I've decided. If I find you to be weak, I'm going to challenge the Pokemon League. I'm all done renovating the gym, so I don't need to be here. More than anything, I want to have battles that can thrill me again. As the toughest gym leader in Sinnoh, I'm going to unleash everything in my arsenal on you. I wish characters from past games returned. There were some that returned in interesting ways. But, yeah. It would be interesting to see them come back more than just like 1 or 2 games. Oh no, they were about to fight him. Suddenly he said that while talking about him, pointing out he thought he meant pronunciation. Because I still find it interesting that a father-son duo has 2 gyms. And that they battle each other. And in the anime, I was gonna say that in the anime, they have this whole thing about what is the best offense, a good defense or a good offense. But yes. Let's see. My name's Jasmine and I'm a gym leader. Oh, I'm sorry. Not the gym leader of the city. I'm a gym leader in the Johto region. It would be nice to if you knew about the Johto region. Oh, if you don't have the city's gym badge, you'll be forced to gym back. Give that to her, I never gain now. Wait, what are you talking about, Michelle? What are you talking about, Michelle? That cute dress? Yeah, actually, you're right. She does have a new gym. Or a new gym, a new dress. New gym. I'm crying. Hang on, I want to do something because I'm curious about something. I never went to go pick up the actual Pokédex apps. I want to see how many I'm valid to get right now. I see new Heart Gold Soul Silver designs. Ooh, nice. I really do like Jasmine. Jasmine's right. Jasmine's like awesome. Yeah, Jasmine's so great. Memo pad. Marking map, which can be very useful if you're planting berries. Everyone loves surprises. There were... What the heck? There were a lot more Pokédex traps than this. What happened to the rest of them? Because there was one that would tell you what's super effective against what. There was alarm clock one. What the heck happened to the rest of them? That's so weird. But there was like a bunch more of them. Hang on. Yeah, it actually seems like that's the case. Because I can't actually... I was gonna say maybe it was the, maybe it was the, what's it called? Shoot. I was gonna suggest that maybe it was a redesign of some sort. But all of her dresses look the exact same as the other one. None of her outfits have like this dress. Looking at all her sprites, she has the same dress except for in this game. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay, Inkling. I was just curious because I thought the same thing. That it was from the, that was from another game, and they just brought it over from that game, but no. I find it interesting that they updated her dress. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna go, but I am gonna put Dabby D in the front because I believe Dabby D is part ground type? I'm not sure anymore, yes, part ground type. So that should at least weaken electric type moves. He's feeling bad beat too. I have a hunch that he recognized the toughness right away. I bet he's excited to get. Remember, I have 3 hotshot. Give him battle so hard, with his passion battling. I don't know if they'll do anything for Johto because this game kind of flopped. But yeah. Wait, this what? This gym leads a master of electric type Pokemon. No, he's not. He's a master of electric type moves, not electric type Pokemon. Volkner has always been about electric type moves, not Pokemon. What the heck? Why did they change that of all things? Wait, how am I supposed to do this? I would actually non-ironically like a Let's Go Johto. I actually really did like the Let's Go game. I love the Let's Go game. I mean, to be fair as well, Arceus was like extremely successful, so I wouldn't doubt that they would try and do another Legends game. I don't understand the hate for the Let's Go games. The Let's Go games are adorable. They're super easy to shiny hunt in. They're fun. They're fun. Oh, are you serious? I wouldn't mind Let's Go Johto. I'm not exactly a fan, but I wouldn't be opposed to existing. Fair enough, Michelle, fair enough. Plus, I think Let's Go only happened because of the 20th anniversary of the original game. And Pokemon Go was huge at the time. I'm just gonna say it, they mostly did because Pokemon Go was huge at the time. And with how deep connected it was to Let's Go, yeah. Alright, forgot about that. Well, that's helpful. Oh, it is helpful. Nice. School Kid Forest. Oh, we're back with Mr. Mime. No, no, I don't want Mr. Mime. Dabity, let's go. Dabity became Dabadai. Frick! Oh, I'm so mad about that. I love Dabity. Okay. Did you honestly just make that joke? What else was I gonna do when Dabby D died? What was I gonna do when Dabby D died? I'm blue, Dabby D, Dabby die, Dabby D, Dabby D. I made that joke and still a shell. Exactly. And Michelle was the reason why I named it Dabby D anyways. I am legitimately quite mad about that though. I am quite mad about that. Because we don't have that much else we can use. No. No, for now I'll put Yuki in front. Hi, Jerry. My Pokemon just died. You know where I can get therapy? No, I guess I have to settle for punching your dog in the face. Actually, is Luxio a dog? I will pose that question legitimately. Is Luxio a dog? He'll play your sad sound at his guitar. I mean, that works. I like sad songs. I thought it was a lion cub. Ooh. Luxio lions are lions? Ah. So they're cats, is what you're saying. So, Sprigatito's a dog, Luxio's a lion, and Iggy's a fox. Jinx is a lion cub, and Luxio's a fully grown lion, and Luxio's an emo teen lion. Oh gosh, I love that. Do I not have a full heal? What the heck? Do I have any berries? No. Only to bug you, Michelle. Only to bug you. And I'm actually gonna heal. All's fair in the fun. Mother of God, I'm doing freaking awful. Who should we take with us? Help, I thought the gym guys who stand in front of the gym mustache was his mouth. I didn't swear, I didn't say any bad words. Should we take Mr. Steal Your Mom just because he's higher level? Or is there someone better we can... Well, we're definitely not taking you, because your nickname doesn't give me much confidence that you're gonna help. I mean, if I was going to allow Legendary, we could take Doctor Who with us. The snack that smiles back Goldie. As much as I don't like Mr. Steal Your Mom, it's either him or take the Legendary. Snap that shield back. I like how quickly everyone just accepted that his name is Mr. Steal Your Mom. Yeah. The spot Cuphead. Ooh, I hope that goes well for you, my friend. Hope that goes well for you, Singing Bean. I don't want him to steal my mom. Please go away, Mr. Stealing my mom. Oh my gosh. That's such a stupid nickname, but I love it. Doctor Who! Doctor Who's great. Doctor Strange? No, Doctor Who is like a Time Lord guy. And so I named that guy Doctor Who. I don't know who that is, Agent 8. I'm going to be honest and say I do not know who that is. I have a shiny Mr. Mime in Legends Arceus, and his existence taught me why is he like that? Why is he here? Why is he green? Why? Just why? Just why? Hello, friend. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. If you would like my Nintendo Switch friend code, you can put !FC in chat. Again, that's !FC in chat. And you will get my Nintendo Switch friend code in your whispers. Sorry if I say this name on Sorrow Perk? I hope I said your name right. But yeah, I hope you are enjoying the stream. We are currently doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke, but typically I do a lot of Splatoon. Once I am done this Pokemon Nuzlocke, I am going to switch my focus over to doing Kirby and the Forgotten Land fully on stream. So that is definitely something else you can look forward to. And then, yeah. Do I do a passive run in... How do you do a pacifist run in Cuphead? I thought the point was to murder everyone in Cuphead. I'm here for the Pokemon. Yeah, we're going to be doing this for a little while longer, to be honest with you, so... Oh, gosh. But we're currently doing Nuzlocke. I have lost a lot of Pokemons at this point. I mean, you can always try if you're confident in your skills. Alright, let's hope that I don't regret this. Okay, that was a terrible impression of a Pikachu. Oh my gosh. Okay. Pika, Pika! Yeah, if you want to do a pacifist run, you should do a passive. You know what I meant. Do it. There you go. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble speaking recently. I don't understand it. And it's a little bit, it's a tiny bit concerning. Just a tiny bit. Pikachu! Does anyone have a tissue? Exactly, exactly. How many Pikachus do you have? Why do you just have a team of Pikachus? That's not a good idea. Pikachu low-key kind of sucks as a Pokemon. You'd be better with the like draft. half, I guess. Gen 1 alert? Wait, what do you mean Gen 1 alert? Oh. Boop. Add a boop. The Pikachu were. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. What? Bitey McBites is evolving. Congratulations, your Bitey McBites evolved into Goodbite. Behold, Chompy McBites. I wish I could nickname people on the fly. Nickname people on the fly. I can nickname people on the fly. I wish I could nickname Pokemon on the fly. I would totally change his name to Chompy McBites. But you can't do that. And then when it evolves again, it becomes Chompy McJumps, right? Alright, let's keep going. I am gonna try my best and battle all the trainers I can safely, because we desperately need Fighting McBites to be leveled up. Oh hey, somebody is smart enough to get Raichu. I am unbelievably tense for this whole thing. I am... Ow! Ow! I am unbelievably tense for this entire thing because I am very worried about going up against the Elite Four. I am extremely worried about going up against the Elite Four. Really? Would you stop paralyzing me, please? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's heal up. Nice. Okay, so that wasn't the solution to the puzzle. Okay. Okay. You know, we're a little bit ways away from the next Pokemon game because they are focusing on DLC right now for Scarlet and Violet. But what do you guys want next from Pokemon? Do you guys want another Pokemon game, or do you want a re-release of Unova? Because typically they do original game, re-release, original game, re-release. And then I'm never going to see any of these Pokemon moves the same ever again. But like, I don't know if I don't know. The Sinnoh remake might have made them kind of worry about doing more re-releases. specializing me. We're not learning Calm 9. Honestly, I really do want a Unova remake, but I don't want it in the same vein as this game. I kind of wish they did both games more like Arceus than anything. I don't know why they went this way with this. I don't know. Okay, fight me. We're getting really close to Faulkner, so. Preston. What type of name is Preston for a guitarist? I would not expect someone to have Preston as a name for a guitarist. Alright, let's go. Iron Shell did not do that much damage. GG, GG. Not bad, not bad. Beep! Willy! Again, this is why I don't understand why they changed the text to be like, oh, this guy specializes in electric type Pokemon. This gym has always been about electric type moves, not Pokemon. And I don't understand why they changed the text in this game. I'm a little bit salty about that. Okay, not down there, not over there, but over here. Alright, let's see if we can beat this person. They don't think we can, but can we? Will this be the end of the Nuzlocke? I don't know what I would do if I got this far into the Nuzlocke, only to have it end at the final gym. I'm going to be honest with you. I do not know what I would do. Okay, I guess you can scream at me, fair. Fair, fair. I think we'll be fine. Keyword think. Whoa, what happened? Let's go. There you go. Okay, we're not doing too bad. Although I'm a bit worried. I'm still a bit worried about Team 4. I should check what levels they are, but Yuki, thanks so much for the splash hydration. I'm gonna take a drink of my water for you. Alright, stay hydrated, everyone. Except for Michelle. Michelle, you're not allowed to stay hydrated. What is Loki thinking about? I am trying to think of a way to not die at Faulkner. I'm wondering if I should take on Faulkner now, because not many of my Pokemon are that high of a level above Volkner. So I'm wondering if I should go to underground and train, or if I should just take on Volkner now. Gosh, I don't know. I mean, I think the safe thing would be to go train in the Grand Under. I have a lot of sellable items. I think the sensible thing would be to go train in the Grand Underground, but we made it this far, so I'm wondering if we should just go ahead and do it. I don't know. What's the worst that can happen? Not often a trainer makes it all the way here to challenge me, and when they do, they've all been boring battles. I didn't break a sweat beating them. I'm Volkner, they say I'm top gym leader Suno, but anyways, I guess we better get this done. You should 100% train your mom for Elite Four, we should. I hope you're the trainer home, make me remember how fun it is to battle. I hope you don't kill me. Uh-oh. Reminder, while I did heal in other battles, I am not healing in gym battles. Mostly because I wanna... Don't like this. Don't like the fact that I did that. Mostly because I don't wanna accidentally take away the tension by just heal stall. Oh gosh. This is going to be... No! Okay, good, Yuki. Good, you dodged it. I didn't realize getting Ambipom could be faster than I am. I didn't realize it could be faster. Ultimate monkey fight, right? Okay, I'm gonna send out Goofy Gas, cause Yuki's low. Come on, Goofy Gas, show him the Shadow Ball. Oh. Don't paralyze, no! Goofy Gas, no! Goofy Gas, yes! Yeah, let's go, Goofy Gas! Let's go! Volkner, you're a jerk! I'm going through an emotional roller coaster. I might as well be in that one gym in Nova that literally puts you on a roller coaster. But enough, I'm pretty sure that gym that puts you on a roller coaster is also a electric type gym. Octillery. I don't have anything that's for water types, eh? Huh. Interesting. I think I have to just leave Goofy Gas up there. It's not my favorite move to make. But I don't really have anything else I can do. We used to have Zap Tap that would take care of water types for us, but Zap Tap unfortunately died a while ago. Goofy Gas, don't die! There we go, Goofy Gas, let's go! Alright, this should be the Lux right now, right? We have one talent in this game is killing our Pokemon. No! No, we can't celebrate that. Okay, I do not want to leave Goofy Gas out there. Those were by accident. Who should I put out there instead? Because it's level 49, but the only two that can go up against it is Goofy Gas and Yuki in terms of levels. I'm not chancing Arpego because, flying type. It has Thunder Fang, Ice Fang, Iron Tail, and Crunch, I'm pretty sure. Biting McBites, unfortunately, is not an option because it's level 29. We could put Mr. Steal Your Mom out there just for fun. But only, it only has one attacking move. He might die to a Crunch, fair enough. Sheldon dies to Crunch and Iron Terror, yeah. Good luck! Good luck, Bean! The only thing we can do is leave Goofy Gas up there and hope he outspeeds. Yeah, but so is Goofy Gas. We have an awful team going into this battle. And we're going to have an awful team going to the Elite Four. I am scared. I mean, Mach Punch is a first move. But it's also not the strongest. True. I'm sorry, Goofy Gas. I'm sorry, Goofy Gas. You've been with us this entire time. I'm gonna hope it flinches so then it buys us more time. Flinch. Flinch. Can you flinch? Yes! Alright, it did flinch. We're definitely not going to get 2 flinches in a row, so this might be the end of the road for Goofy Gas, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm sorry, Goofy Gas. Shocking. I didn't see this coming. Neither did I. But that's it. I'm actually really sad because Goofy Gas was one of the earliest Pokemon we caught. Sure, Mr. Steal Your Mom, you can learn Dazzling Gleam. Goofy Gas went down. Goofy Gas unfortunately went down. You've got me beat. Your desire and noble way of your Pokemon battle for you. I even felt thrilled during a match. That was a very good battle. F for Goofy Gas. F in chat for Goofy Gas. That was the most fun I've had in battle since I don't know when. It's also making me excited to know that you and your team will keep battling for great heights. This is your 8th gym badge. You've earned this. And all it cost us is a ghost. The Bacon badge lets you use the hidden move Waterfall from your Pokédex. Waterfall happens to be key if you're going to the Pokemon League. Also, because you collected all 8 badges, any Pokemon from any level will now obey you without fail. I want you to take these too. Each TM57 contains the move Charge Beam. It may raise special attack for lands. Nice. Goofy has got a lot of gems. Seems like he couldn't get us out this one without his sacrifice. Yeah. Which really bums me out too, because Goofy Gas was admittedly one of my favorites. But it's always the favorites that die, right? Well, I suppose we should put Goofy Gas into the dead box. Who's the replacement? I don't know at this point. Because we don't exactly have many high-level mons left. We can go and catch another one from the water route. But I don't know how helpful that's going to be honest with you. Yeah, but I don't think I should allow Dialga, or Doctor Who as we've been calling him, because I feel like that's kind of cheap, to be honest with you. Here, what level is the Elite Four? Goes all the way up to 66. That's Cynthia's. Cynthia goes all the way up to 66. Alright. Yes. There are some people who never use their recapture. Inkly, Andrios, and Bravo never use their recapture, so if they want to force me to go back to a route and recapture a Pokemon, they definitely can. Just be warned that I'm going to treat them as completely new captures and not replace the Pokemon, because my save for keeping track did get deleted, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to treat them as just regular things. Okay, let me encounter a Pokemon here. Tentacool is actually kind of good, to be honest with you. Whatever you feel like, Inkly. It's up to you. Yeah. That is true. That is also very true. Get in the ball, you cool. Get in the ball. Ball. I mean, if we get one more follower, then we could do a Wonder Trade and hope for a Hail Mary. A Hail Mary. Hail Mary. My gosh. Or somebody donates 100 bits in order to create to force a wonder trade. So, what level? What is your? I didn't check. Serious nature? That doesn't do anything. I don't know. Does the anagram scale? I probably should not have Yuki out for all these battles because we're getting to the point where it's going to actually get kind of tough. I probably shouldn't. Maybe Yuki will be fine with this. Maybe not. Manti gets the least left hand. I know, but there's a chance that we're running to something that's more tough. I don't know if it does. It doesn't look like it does, but we would need to check a source like Stella Beach note for sure. There's also encounters that we can get at the Pokemon League, which is never mind. I think I'm gonna skip the Pokemon League for encounters. Not Shining Diamond. So let's see what we got here. Unfortunately, Inkley, it looks like Rhyperior is not an option. We could get Lapras, though. Yeah, shoot, that would have been really good. Whoops, sorry. Oh heck no, I do not want to do that. Manti, go away, please. Mantine's so cute and underrated too. Mantine's not that bad of a Pokemon, to be honest with you. Oh shoot. I walked straight into that one? No! punch, I guess? He's a full flying manta ray that goes. He's perfect. Ah, no, B! No! You're right, because we've gotten Graveler. Did we have an Abba? Maybe we did, I don't know. But yeah, I don't think... Yeah, we caught Voltil before, so I think Lapras is our only... Did we have one of those guys at one point? I think we did, but again, my tracker kind of got deleted. So I don't remember exactly what we had and what we haven't, because when the track got deleted, yeah. So I'll take your word for it. You probably have a better memory than I do. It kind of sucks. Next time, I'm going to need to try and make this like an actual save file. Yeah, they are. Like, I remember the Platinum game having a lot more variety in its whole thing. I see a king. Nice. Nice, nice. How you doing, Kiri? Doing good, Abby? You're doing good. You're alright. Even Omega Ruby and Sapphire was so much better than these Victory Road dude. Yeah. They are. I seem to remember in the original game you could find Rhyperior in Victory Road, but I can't remember if that was after the game or if that was... Alright. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna go step away from the mic for a minute to stand up and walk around because I'm getting some cramps. So I'll be right back. Enjoy the music. Actually, I'm going to put up the BRB screen and put on the Legend of Zelda music that was playing earlier. Oh, enjoy. that's the case then. If there's Dugong? Oh, come on. We should have had Dugong in this one. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I'm a little salty about that. Ken! I love Dugong, so adorable. It is, it is. And now training. Hang on. Alright, let's see. Can you turn away? Can you look the other way so I don't have to fight you? Can you look away? Please? Please, I don't want to fight you. Yeah! Saying please helps. I just realized I forgot to go get Waterfall. Do I just automatically have Waterfall? Or do I need to actually go and trigger an event to go get it? So I don't think I went and got it, so this might be all for naught. Okay, I need to use a repel. I do not want to deal with this. Where are the repels? I guess I'll use these ones first. Yeah, I need to go grab a hidden move. Shoot. TM99. Is this Waterfall? Is this what I needed? There we go. I need to talk to Jasmine. This dress is so adorable. I love it. I love that dress, honestly. Yeah, I get you there. Ah! Stop making me fight people. I do not want to fight people. You should. You should, Michelle. Jasmine's great though, because the first introduction of Jasmine is that she's trying to heal a Pokemon. She's trying to save a Pokemon's life. It does in this game. No close in battles, fair enough. Yeah, they're pretty. They're so pretty. And I got myself into a double battle. Shoot, this is bad. Indeed, I do too. I do too. Okay, I'm just gonna hope that I don't regret going to these battles. Come on! Kill it! Yeah! One less Pokemon to worry about. You know, now that I think about it, I'm slowly uncomfortable with the fact that I named Mr. Mime Mr. Skill Your Mom. True, but you never know what happens in a Nuzlocke. You will never know what happens in a Nuzlocke and how it can end up accidentally causing a duel. I mean, that's what Mr. Only now? What do you mean only now? Alright. Let's keep going. Okay. 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 Okay, we might, okay. The thing is, I can't. Unless Pelipper goes down this turn. Oh, okay. I need to switch out Yuki for someone else. I desperately need to switch out Yuki for someone else. This is part where you don't stay in anymore. Alright, I guess... Sheldon? Do you attack Quagsire? Yeah, no, you're probably right, Michelle. You're probably right. I don't know if this is not the sound of a yarn. Oh, nice. Yuki grew to level 60. Nice. Oh my gosh, you're right, Michelle. It does sound like that. It really does sound like that. Alright, time to heal. Don't care, I'm healing. I can hear it. It's just that the what is it called? The pulse sound star is a little bit elongated. I don't know if that's the right word. But because it's longer, it doesn't sound exactly the same. Yes. Ah, damn it! I thought I got away. I shouldn't have Yuki up against a Gyarados, to be honest with you. I think it is a super bad matchup. Sheldon, I guess? Ah, that wasn't as effective as that would be. Sidekick? At least I kicked it a bit more, I suppose. I thought that said Sheldon fainted. I was like, how did Sheldon faint? Sheldon ate that water move. What a king. Sheldon is great. I just wish Sheldon was a higher level, to be honest with you. In case we get into other battles, we should just lead with Sheldon for this route. Fair enough. You're good, Michelle. You're good. Got hit by a water movement and really said, I'm thirsty. Boop, boop, Alright, I'm gonna put Sheldon in the front. I don't know which order I should do things, so I think I'm gonna try and see what's in Victory Road. Just to see what's going on. And then from there, I will decide if we need to... Ice Felix. Actually, we might be forced to lead with Yuki. Because Yuki's the highest level if we use repels. I can't catch this guy either way, so... We have to wait until we hit water in order to catch these guys. Hang on, I'm checking something real quick. So it looks like there was never a Rhyperior on this route, which is unfortunate. But there is Rhydon, which I believe evolves into Rhyperior. Oh, frick. There's also a chance to get good bites. There are chances to get a lot of really... Why am I doing this battle? I can just run. There's a chance to get like really good Pokemon, but they aren't available in this one. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm going to put Yuki out in front, and then we don't get into any battles while I have the repel up. Steelix was available. Bite was available. Floatzel was available. There's a lot of really good mons that are available in... Dugong was available in Pokemon Platinum. I do not understand. Now, here's the thing. I actually don't remember this, I don't remember this layout at all. So, I may get very lost in Victory Road. I did not spend much time in Victory Road when I was a kid, because I always got hopelessly lost in here, and I couldn't figure out how to get out. There we go. Golduck, go down. Man, I didn't think this game could get any more disappointing. Doesn't Person kill both? It doesn't, huh? I have no idea, my friend. Should I put Parasol over Tailwind? Or, I actually don't know. Because AI don't switch out the Pokemon too often, so Parasol might actually be really good on Arpeggio. I'm gonna be honest, I don't see myself using Tailwind, so maybe we should get rid of that? Yeah. Tailwind is better. Is it actually? I was just thinking because I don't actually use those types of moves that often. Oh my gosh. I don't... I guess it... Yeah. Because if it freezes up a whole stage, like I always heard that is less than the full stage of upgrading his speed, so I never. That's why I kind of thought it wasn't worth it. Slash. I gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there's anything I can really replace Slash with. Samtoon is worse. I mean, we could get rid of Sandtoon, to be honest. I don't think I would miss Sandtoon, but yeah. But honestly, Slash is not the best. get off the bike. Wait, what? You can't walk up those anymore? In the old game, you used to be able to at least walk up on them. Okay, there we go. That's kind of dumb that you can't walk up them, though. Oh gosh, I do not remember how to do this puzzle. I believe it's like this? Yeah, that works. Yeah, I think I already messed that one up, so I don't know if I can do that one. Yeah, the only two fire types in this entire game having a battle to see who is the better fire type. I seriously wonder if they ever looked at that and be like, oh, horse versus monkey. Who's the better fire type? Put your money down. Is it Rapidash or is it Yuki? It's Yuki. I think that Yuki will be okay to go out there. You know, I don't understand why this guy looks so jerk, to be honest with you. I don't understand why he looks so jerk. Alright, let's keep going. I believe that's grass type, isn't it? Yeah, grass type. Flame wheel. Do I have to do... I always screwed up this one. Huh. I mean, who knows, Michelle? Who knows? Oh, frick. Full heal, that's not exactly what I wanted to find. I am the worst at this victory road, to be honest with you. I am the absolute worst. I actually kind of like that, because to be honest, the victory roads were kind of my least favorite part of the game. But how am I supposed to do this puzzle? Is this just a one-way thing, and this is impossible on this side? I just went the wrong way. You see, I've never really liked the victory roads, because it's just a bunch of puzzles and stuff like that that honestly are ridiculously hard for no. Well, yeah, no, I can do that, but then like they're stuck there. Because if I go like this, then that one ends up being stuck. And then I can't, and then just moving this one down over here makes it stuck as well. And that one's also stuck. That's what I'm confused on. Like, am I supposed to be able to get over there or not through this route? Because that's just the secret up there. Well, clearly you have to do something. I can actually see that. Do I have any other shoot? Do I have an escape rope? That was a lot easier than I made it out to be in my head. I'll admit. Come on. Come on, Yuki. Oh, come on, Clefable. Flame wheel, let's see if we can burn this guy. Oh, flame wheel's a lot more damaging. Alright, come on. Terraria. I am kind of sad we didn't go with Terraria at the start. Because I would have loved to go with Terraria. But honestly, going with Yuki has been interesting. Because I never used the fire types. I never really used the fire types. And it's been interesting. Ah, there we go. Let's go. Star Raptor is such a beautiful bird. I wonder if Star Raptor would make a good pet. Apparently not, because it's grumpy. Hang on. That's not good. That is not good. Bird versus bird? I guess? The music here makes me think of Pokepark. We like the lava area. I don't know why. Pokepark Wii. I don't think I ever actually played the Pokepark games, unfortunately. Kind of wish I did. No, I definitely played a Pokepark game for the Wii. I definitely played a Pokepark game for the Wii. I'll try to keep you out. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, we should really switch out. I don't know what I can use against. 47. I don't think I can send out Mushroom. Shoot, I don't think I can send out Mushroom. Can I send out Sheldon? Or find the hippo. Mushroom is too low of level. So is Bitey McBites. Yeah. We do not have the best of setups here. We do not have the best of setups. Oh sure, make all my Pokemon sleepy so I can't use them. Hey Taylor Plays, how you doing? My friend, how you doing? Stop using a pulse heart! Oh my gosh. Shoot. Alright. Yeah. I don't know if Mushroom would outspeed. If Goodbye was stronger, it would be a good choice, but this kind of sucks. It does. Should I just send Mushroom out there and hope for the best? Because this is going to use up a turn. I don't think we have a choice. Because I don't want to use Sheldon. Taylor, please don't do self-promo in here, please. Okay, I'm going to put Mr. Steal Your Mom. Sadly, that is the best thing we've got. There we got it now. Oh wait, sorry, Taylor, I misread that message. Yeah, congratulations. I thought you were talking about a stream. I'm sorry. That was legit my bad because I was stressing out. But yeah, that's really cool, my friend. That's really cool. Alright, Mushroom. Unfortunately, you are going to the death. Yeah, we are. Well. The thing is, I don't know if we can really use Doctor Who at all. Yeah, that's the hard thing about it. I mean, if we can get Darklight to evolve, Darklight would be good. But yeah. I mean, we're going to be going to train anyways. Once we actually get to the top. going to try to catch a Lapras. But I don't know what floor exactly they spawn on. Lapras is a good Pokemon. Oh, it's a natural dex area. Can you get access to the natural dex area before the end of the game, though? Like, before taking on the Elite Four? Yeah, that's the thing I don't know. I was talking about earlier doing this as like a yearly thing. Every March we do some sort of silly Nuzlocke thing. Maybe next year I should just do it as Legend Arceus. Yeah. Ah, shoot. Land a Pokemon in the water. That's helpful. That is helpful. It's not like we can catch it anyways because it's a Magikarp. We've already encountered Magikarp technically. And we've technically already encountered Golbat. Level 18 Magikarp beat the game, right? Didn't somebody beat Lola's Elite Four with just a Rowlet? It was something like that anyways. Alright, let's see how this battle goes. Flame wheel, let's go! I mean, we can just go to the underground and grind up for Pokemon and grind up for levels down there and just work with what we've got. Again, I think if we took Blacklight out and trained up back Blacklight, I think we would have at least a good chance. But that would require a stream or two of just training our Pokemon. Well, technically, if you had one mon with sturdy, toxic, and a shell bell or something, you could win it all. Is that actually something people have done? Technically, yes. Realistically, no. Fair enough. Fair enough. Rattata with focus attack choosing Endeavor to get the enemy at 1 HP, then quickly attacking them. A couple have done it before. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. You gotta love how crazy the Pokemon community will get. Crazy in all sorts of ways. There's this guy that I like watching that makes the games he plays unplayable. So basically he soft locks the game in such a way where you can never get out of it. I find it interesting. It is a cool strat. It is a very cool strat. That's his whole hypothesis, right? Is that if you bought this game as a regular game and you didn't know, what would you do to get out of it? Would you just start over, or would you actually try and break into the game to try and... You know, I'm gonna do something a little bit controversial here. I'm actually gonna add Darklight to our team, because I actually really do like Darklight as a Pokemon. He's not the best, but he's better than running around with 5 Pokemon. Yeah, I don't think we can go into natural dex area. Yeah, unfortunately. How long have I been alive for? Oh, I was 26, okay. Okay. I have to go down here. But last. Don't we have a Steelix already, though? We do have a Steelix, so we could train out that Steelix instead. Then we, but doesn't Onix evolve into a Steelix? It does, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it would still be a dupe. But I mean, we can train it up. If Steelix would be better than Darklight, then we could train up the Onix that we have. Power-up punch! Let's go! Oh, that did not do that much damage. Something like that? Yeah, I just gotta hope Yuki doesn't die. Because if Yuki dies, I believe the actual Yuki will give me a part. That is assuming we did find a metal coat. If Yuki dies, I think the run might sue at that point. Maybe? Oh, shoot. Yeah, that wasn't smart of me. I don't know why I thought that was part ice type. Wait, I can stop with fighting types? Oh. Whoops. I do not remember the matchups. Steel's rigged to fighting. I can never remember why that is. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna switch back to Yuki if that's the case then. I'm just gonna heal because I did technically say that it's only gym battles I'm not healing in. I'm avoiding healing in regular battles as well, but I'm just gonna... I don't think anyone really cares if I heal in this battle or not. I was just trying not to do it because, like, it was more fun and challenging that way. It always sword dances like twice. There we go. Mach Punch has priority. What happens if you do like Mach Punch and Quick Attack? Two moves that have priorities. What happens then? Does it just go back to speed rules then? Oh wait, there is actually a hierarchy of priority moves. Yeah. I'll go back to speed, yeah. I just always wondered because I've never been in a situation where two people or two Pokemon use priority moves at the same time. Well, let's see how this goes. Well, apparently. Why is that like the top part? What? Plus 5 priority goes to Helping Hand? Why? Because Helping Hand needs... Oh, you're right. You're actually right. Okay. What did I send in that for Gyarados? What on earth did I send in for a Gyarados? I guess I could send Sheldon? Others that are just interesting. Interesting. Does Prankster beat Priority? There's a move called Prankster. When did that happen? And we're getting Dragon Dance. Great. There's so many moves in the Pokemon world that I think that most of them are retired? I am so mad. I think this is the stream where we lost the most Pokemon, to be honest with you. What should I get rid of? Light Screen or Reflect for Mr. Steal Your Mom? Because I can't decide. God damn it! Fair enough. Can you survive a Gibble? I don't know if you can survive a Gibble. I can send out Yuki. Oh, whoops. I guess we're doing this then. Yeah, I guess we're fine. Yeah, that was fine. That's fine. Alright, goodbye, Sheldon. Yeah, we lost Dabadi, Goofy Gas, Mushroom, and Sheldon all this stream. We lost majority of our main people this stream. We do have Dwayne that we can train up to be a Steelix. That might help. Keyword might. Dwayne can't become a Steelix. I mean, I've done crazier things, to be honest with you. I've done much crazier things. Right. Right. Here's the thing. At this point, because we've done so badly, I am at the point where I'm like, if we lose one more Pokemon, I think we should just have a Hail Mary and just allow Doctor Who to be used. And I don't mean like actually sacrifice play one. I think if we legitimately make a mistake and lose another one, I think we should just allow ourselves to use Doctor Who, because we're going through a hard time right now. I mean, it's not really an L, to be honest with you, Michelle. We legitimately tried our best. It's just, I've never been the best at Pokemon, and I've never thought too much about Pokemon fainting or stuff like that. So something like this was bound to happen. That's the unfortunate reality of it. I tend to like tank my way through Pokemon games by over-leveling my Pokemon and go heck, but because I can't really do that now. Well, we did get through Victory Road. I believe it's in this water here, in the original, that you could find a bunch of Magikarp that go from all the way from level 4 to level 99, or level 100. So in theory, you could find a level 100 shiny Magikarp and never be able to evolve it into a shiny Gyarados. Who wants a level 19 get Magikarp? No, we're not taking on the league right now. Level 19 Magikarp for the W, right? Now remember, Inkly, who else? There's 3 people we didn't use. Inkly, Andrios, and Bravo. All have recaptures that they can do. Oh, frick. Did I trigger something? Okay, good, I didn't. I just wanted to heal my mons. It is funny. It is quite funny. So in theory, if a Pokemon comes to mind that's in the ground, underground, or somewhere else in the world, we could use those. Also, Botanist has one, but Botanist actually says that he doesn't know the route good enough to select a, Actually, wait. Botanist says that he doesn't want to select a route because he doesn't know the game that well. And I'm pretty sure Botanist wouldn't mind if I used it. Because all Botanist wants is for me to, get a Shuckle. So is there any Pokemon in the Grand Underground that we should try and get? Because I mean, Botanist is not going to use this thing. Kind of, Darky Blade Warrior, kind of. I'm probably going to spend the next hour just training up my Pokemon because we are kind of in a bad situation with our Mons right now. Quite the pickle we are in. Yeah, unfortunately. Yep. Well, it seems like these guys have actually leveled up as well. Maybe it would be worth... Ice types are also really risky because they have so many weaknesses. They just have so many weaknesses. This is adorable. This is definitely not meant to happen, but it's adorable. How did you survive that? Yeah, maybe something with ice type moves? Thank you. Man, what a way to end the Subathon. With us accidentally killing... Actually, here. To make this fair, let's make a full-on pull. Because at this point, we won't be able to get Doctor Who otherwise. So should we just allow Doctor Who to be a part of the team for the Elite Four regardless? Or would that take away the fun? Absol would be great. Absol's not the best Mon out there, but I really do actually really love Absol. Absol's not terrible, but Absol's definitely not like the best Mon you want to have. Apparently Yuki can now levitate. Very skilled, Yuki, very skilled. I like how there's one vote right now for the poll, and it's just, yes, we should let Doctor Who join the team. It does, it does. Okay, so far people are in agreement that Doctor Who should be in the team. I'll let the poll run its course just to see what other people have got to say in case anybody else wants to say anything. thing that I wonder, should I pause the Nuzlocke challenge and just train up the Pokemon off screen? Because if I don't do that, then we're going to be doing this for hours on stream. And I don't know if that's going to be like the best content. Where does Absol spawn though? That's the question. In a spacious cave. Interesting. In Grassland Cave. Okay, no. No, I probably should be training in a Grassland Cave rather than in here, but yeah, whatever. This game's great. What other game can you just have a Trimeco running around on top of your head? Oh my gosh. Dazzling Cave, Big Bluff, Star Gleam, and its rare spawn in all those locations. Those are all also special caves as well, which we may not have access to considering the route that we're on at the moment. Like I said, I'm willing to pause the Nuzlocke challenge and just train off screen so then people don't have to watch me painfully do this. We have access to the Dazzling Cave. Now let me figure out how to get to the Dazzling Cave, because we do definitely have access to the Dazzling Cave. And I think I'm able to take things on pretty easily in the Dazzling Cave. You know, at first I thought we were doing a little too well for the early parts of the challenge. For doing a Nuzlocke for the first time. The stream has definitely shown why we were having such an easier time. Then this happened, yep. Then this happened. Alright, let's go. So one vote for no, we should not use. We should not use Doctor Who. But 3 people say yeah, we should. Alright, I'm just gonna look for an Absol for a little bit. Pokemon this stream. I am so disappointed with myself. I am so disappointed in myself that we lost 4 Pokemon in one stream. Oh, frick. We found stuff. I'm sure we can find the funny disaster dog thing. Yes, we can. So there's Mr. Steal Your Mom, Draprig, Bonzer, Bell, Ghastly. I didn't know Electrike spawns here too. Interesting. I don't like you, Mr. Steal Your Mom. Oh my gosh. Is that not what you call it? Is it Electrike? Electrike? Oh gosh, I completely forgot how to say that Pokemon's name. Electrike. A different Pokemon entirely. Electrid. Oh. True, we could have gotten that Pokemon too as an electric type. Electrike is the little green dog. Oh, hey! Alright. This Duskull. Well, okay, people have decided they are completely okay with Doctor Who joining our team. So I'm actually gonna switch out Darklight for Doctor Who. But I am gonna try and not rely on Doctor Who too much. I'm only gonna switch it to Doctor Who when completely necessary. But apparently people are sick of my shit being really bad at this game. Come here. What the frick is that? What the heck? Why is there a little child in this game and why is it chasing me? Smooshim, that's what it's called? I forgot you existed. Do you evolve into Shinx by chance? Not Shinx, Jinx. Yes, Jinx, there you go. Smooshim, one of my least favorites. It just looks weird in this game, I'm sorry. Question, for anyone that knows, is there overworld shinies in this game? Give baby Jinx a kiss? No. No. Knowing the Pokedex is like it will steal your soul via your mouth and you will never feel the same. You will feel the dread of 100 deaths on you all the time. No overworld shinies? Gotcha, okay. Just wanted to check. Because I was gonna say, if I really want to get stubborn, I could just camp here until I find a shiny of a Pokemon I want and be allowed to catch those. Do it, Michelle. Do it. Find out if me giving it a kiss is gonna absolutely murder me or something like that. Like how Drift Bloom kidnapped kids for fun. Smooshum uses tree sap as lip balm apparently. Oh, interesting. That's not the information I was expecting to get, but you know what? That's nice. It will kiss you to extent. That no. That should not be in a Pokemon game. No. I don't know how to feel. I do not know how to feel now. I still don't like that. That's very weird. Oh my gosh. That is interesting, to be honest with you. That's very interesting. Oh my gosh, will the pepper just show up already? I want to see the pepper. I want to see the pepper. Give me the pepper. I don't like Smooshum. Smooshum makes me uncomfortable. No, I do not want to be kissed with tree sap. I'd actually appreciate if people didn't kiss me with their tree sap covered lips. Please and thank you. Well, too bad. I do not want to be identified. Shoot. What made you like it less? Why on earth in its Pokédex entry would make you like it less? Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, no, yeah. Great, now I'm also uncomfortable with Jinx. What the hell is up with Pokemon? They want to marry your mothers, they want to be your friends, they try to eat you because they don't know the difference between foe and food. Yeah, that's actually a thing. A Goodra, I think, or one in the Pokemon Goodra's lines, will try to consume you because it doesn't know the difference between friend, foe, and food. It will just eat everything. It will just eat everything. Yes. It's just weird. It has trouble trying line between friend and food. It calmly tries to melt and eat even though it gets along with well. Such a silly guy. Such a silly guy. Alright. I've been going for quite a while. I think for now I'm gonna just... I think for now I'm gonna go back to the surface and just call it quits for tonight. But tomorrow, we'll try and find the Absol and we will do some training and then we'll try and take on the Elite Four. Does that sound good? Let's see, who's on? Let's go say hi to Newtinen. You know what? You go tell Newtinen about that. You go tell Newtinen about that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. It's very much appreciated. I hope you guys at least had fun. I know this isn't the best stream, considering all the things that have happened, but I really did try. I really did try. So stick around. Newtinen's playing some Pokemon. Or not some Pokemon, some Splatoon. Jeez, I can't believe I mixed those up. I will be going live tomorrow with more Pokemon. Upcoming week, I am going to go back to doing as close as I can to 4-hour streams on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And on those days, I am going to be doing 2 games instead of just Splatoon from now on. So from now on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I'm going to split the stream in half. Do half Splatoon, and then we're going to be doing some Kirby for a little while. Kirby in the Forgotten Land. I'm really excited to do that. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Good night, Janae. Good night, Michelle. Good night, Inkley. Good night, everyone. Bye.